Do you ever feel as if you're just going through the motions? Do you ever wonder if there's anything better out there for you? Or you feel like you're just settling in life? If the answer to any of this is yes, to even a small degree, then you're in the right place. My name is Sean, and for nearly 4 decades, I settled in my life. And I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. That's the decision I made a few years ago. And since then, I've been on a journey of self-discovery, learning, and growth. This channel is for me to share with you the things I think I've learned and the things that I think I'm learning along the way. So without further ado, let's jump in to the topic of this video right here, which is how to find that feeling of fulfillment in your life. When you have that feeling of fulfillment, it's kind of a warm, fuzzy feeling that tells you that everything is all right, no matter what ups and downs you're going through in life. Yeah, you're going to be happy sometimes. Yeah, you're going to be sad sometimes. But underneath all of that, you have a pervasive sense of contentment, joy, and gratitude. That's the feeling I'm talking about. To find that, before I get into the steps that I learned, I want to share with you 2 ideas that I believe are pivotal in helping you on your journey of finding fulfillment. And that is 1, everything starts and ends with your mind. We're creating our experience by the way we think. If you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, you can't. You're right, whatever you think. It's a weird thing that our mind's got going on here. So if you change the way your mind is thinking and the thoughts that it's having, then you change that feeling that you feel or don't feel. In order to facilitate the changing of your mind, you want to, the second thing I want to recommend, do all kinds of research, study. Don't just take what you've been given and watch TV and zone out, conk your mind out, go out drinking, do drugs, whatever. That's not going to get you that feeling. It's just going to keep covering it while it slowly simmers and festers and grows. You really want to start learning. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch videos, Google it, do something. There's so many people out there who have dealt with this or who are dealing with it. And they've written so many things and they've done so many things and they can help. We don't know which one of them will be able to help us because each of us resonates with different people for whatever reason. The information coming from one place might hit us and the information coming from another might not. So we keep searching and we keep learning. And then we don't know when, but boom, you get hit by something or a combination of somethings that begins to give you the power to shift your mind. Now, here are the 5 things that I found that I've also read about and learned about from others over my studies that have personally resonated with me as far as what's effective in generating that sense of fulfillment. All right? There are 5 things that I think are the main things. 1 is a feeling of constant growth. You want to cultivate a sense of continued growth. You never want to stop growing. Humans need growth. We're always growing. You've been growing since you were born. You learned how to walk, you learned how to talk, you learned how to do all kinds of cool things. When you get to this point where you stop learning, this point of stagnation is the same point that you start to feel that void, that emptiness, the feeling that something's missing because you stopped growing. So don't stop growing. Continue to grow. Now, I will add, as a sidebar, that you want to grow in ways that are meaningful to you in some way. If you don't like spaghetti, but you decide that you want to continue your growth by learning how to make homemade spaghetti noodles, that's probably not the best way for you. You just don't care about that. So that kind of growth won't matter to you. That's not real growth. That's just learning some random skill That's not what I would qualify to be growth. So keep that in mind and don't just go get a bunch of skills like learning how to fold origami or something if you don't care about it. Nothing wrong with folding origami or making spaghetti noodles. I think both of those are freaking fantastic, but it's got to be right for you. Okay? All right. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Now, 2 is a feeling that you're contributing to something bigger than yourself, something outside of yourself. That can be other people. That's largely what it is, contributing to the well-being or the progress of others, or contributing to the environment or something bigger than you. When you just are concerned about your little world and me, there's a lot of pain and suffering that goes along with that. It's a rough way to live if that's where you derive meaning, in my opinion. So contribute to other things outside of yourself. You are a social being. We're all in this together. Even though we're not connected physically that we can see, we're connected. Like an ant colony, you don't see the ants just, decide to stop, go to their bedrooms and watch Netflix and just lay on their backs and be like, I don't even know why I'm doing all this. Stuff sucks. I don't want to get this food. This is stupid colony. They don't do that. They just go to work and they're like, happy to go to work. Grab this food. I hand it off to this other ant who I never met, but he's on my team. You just go for it. There you go. Take it back to the colony, whatever it's called. They just do it. And they're cool doing it. So we're just like that. We're a big colony. If you were to zoom out, we look like an ant colony from space. It's like we little people doing their thing, and it's this whole big system. Same thing. Okay? All right. 3 is you want to be authentically you. Don't conceal who you are. I know that's tough because there's so many external influences pushing us to be liked and to be this way or whatever. You really want to let you be you and not try to appease everybody else out there. You can't. It's impossible. If you were really, really good at it, let's say, super proficient at just getting people to like you, all you would really cultivate is a bunch of average relationships, maybe slightly above average if you were just awesome at it, but you would never have any deep relationships if that's really what your angle was, to be a politician. So don't be a politician, just be you. You don't have to make anybody else happy, you have to make you happy. The happier you are, the better off the world is. I know that sounds like a crazy leap, but that's the truth. You're part of the world. When you're happy, you bring the world up. And when you're not happy, the world goes down with you. I know it's hard to see sometimes, but that's the truth of the matter. So be authentically you. Don't worry about how you're supposed to be or what you're supposed to look like or all that stuff. Just be you. And you'll be the happiest version of you when you can just let yourself be free. Okay? And 4 is you want to have a sense of enjoyment for the things that you're doing, whatever growth you're cultivating and whatever you're contributing to. There wants to be a sense of enjoyment, right? And that doesn't mean all your enjoyment has to be derived from your career or the things you're doing to contribute to others. That's awesome if you can derive enjoyment from those things. But you can also just have enjoyment in your life. You can, go camping, do all these things, get out into nature, or go surfing, or whatever you find enjoyment in. You can still do those things. You don't have to inundate yourself with them. But there's still plenty of room in your life for all of the things that you enjoy that make your heart sing. Did I just say that? That's weird. I've never said that. It's weird. Okay, number 5 is a big one, is to accept things as they are. Everything is what it is. Whether you whine about it, whether you wish you had done this before, wish somebody else didn't do what they did, that's irrelevant. Everything is the way it is right now. So you work with it as it is right now. You accept it, understand that, yep, this is where I'm at. And then you take it from there and move forward. Don't waste all your time and mental faculty on trying to change something that you absolutely cannot change. And just by thinking about it and ruminating on it, you probably bring yourself down. Just let it go, all right? If you have something to learn from it, go ahead and visit the past. But barring that, just let it go. This is the way things are. Now, where do we go from here? I know, this can seem scary, like almost paralyzing sometimes, like hopeless, like what can you even do? But trust me, just the fact that you made it this far in this video, it's amazing, honestly. But maybe it shows that you are searching. And if you are searching, you're gonna find it. Don't stop searching. Keep looking, keep learning. You're gonna get it. You got this. Even though it's scary and seems so big and vague, these little steps are intended to help you break this concept down into smaller pieces that seem to be like, okay, I can bite off a little bit of this. And what are those pieces again? It's 1, constant growth. 2, contribution to something outside yourself. 3, authenticity. 4, enjoyment. And 5, acceptance. Work on those. Give those a shot. You so got this. If you made it all the way here, now you gotta subscribe. I'm gonna come out with more videos every 2 weeks and I'll be learning how to improve the quality and the content and just the way I deliver it overall as we go. But come with me on this journey. It's gonna be a freaking blast. Thank you. I'll see you soon.